Without motor oil, your car seizes up and dies. Check one, check two, three. This is Johnny Toyota. I'm going to try and stay out of the glare. I thought I'd come to you from a new venue, just for the fun of it. Actually, I think this might make for a great spot once I get it cleaned up. It's kind of a filthy mess right now. But remember, part of that is I don't have as much freedom anymore with my schedule. In fact, that's one of the biggest adjustments I'm trying to make right now as Johnny Toyota, corporate company man, going to work, structured hours every day. I can't break away anytime I want to clean my workshop, for example, or to do a variety of other things I'd love to be doing more often. I gotta work for a living. So here we are in the workshop talking today about synthetic versus conventional motor oil. You might be thinking, yeah, what? Seriously? Who cares? It does impact your daily life, and that is because now with only synthetic oils being used in all new Toyota vehicles, you only have to change your oil once every 10,000 miles. That's a beautiful thing. That saves the environment, that saves you time, money, energy, getting to the quick lube bay, an extra visit for every 3,000 miles. It's a beautiful thing. It's also a beautiful thing for your engine, and that's what I want to explain next. But before we get started, I wanted to do a quick sound check. You can see I'm still in my grubs. Just got back from the gym, but I'm feeling completely energized, so I'm going to go put my suit on, get back. We're going to get serious about this topic. But first, the best metaphor that I found, because they differ in their molecular structure. The synthetic oil is much less viscous. The best metaphor I found was if you roll a set of dice, or you roll a handful of marbles, you can imagine how different those two things are going to roll. They're still both going to roll. One is going to roll a lot differently, a lot more smoothly than the other. Can you guess which one is the synthetic oil? And here's my quick demo. Johnny Toyota, thanks for watching. And pardon me, I couldn't find any marbles. Without motor oil, your car seizes up and dies. Very similar to a story my son Carl was reading Time magazine. He read of a woman, an experienced jogger, goes down into the Grand Canyon for a quick jog, doesn't bring a water bottle with her, gets lost, has no water, and dies. It's a sad story, but it illustrates an important point and a comparison. Your body seizes up and dies without water. Your engine is very similar. It needs oil to lubricate the moving parts and to protect those moving parts over time. And this is one of the big benefits of synthetic oil versus traditional motor oil, is that traditional motor oil came along because we didn't have anything else, so we started using it. Now we have people in white lab coats in labs, and they put additives into that oil and make it better. They make it less viscous. It performs better in high temperatures and in low temperatures, so especially those of us that live in cold temperatures, for cold starts on engines, synthetic oil is so much better. Not to mention, now you're only changing your oil every 10,000 miles versus every 3,000 miles. It's much better on the environment. Synthetic oil is also engineered for long life of the engine, as I've been talking about, better fuel economy and proper emissions. By a cleaner oil, that's a cleaner engine, that equals lower emissions for the vehicle. Coming to Smart Motors for your oil changes, you don't need to worry about any of this. We're using a high-grade synthetic oil. You're in and out in less than 30 minutes, once every 10,000 miles. We've got a great customer lounge. So there you go. I think you got it. The basics, traditional oil with additives that improve the molecular structure so that the engine performs better overall, leaves less gunk behind, lasts longer as a result, performs better from a fuel economy standpoint, and puts out less emissions. And then, of course, the time factor for you, the customer, you only have to come in for an oil change every 10,000 miles. And that is a tremendous improvement on the environment. That is 2/3 less oil going into the landfills or wherever the places are that they put all this used up oil if they're not doing what we do, burn it up and making heat in the wintertime. Send me your questions. If I missed anything, I would love to hear from you. Drive safe. This is Johnny Toyota. Next week's topic, McPherson struts. Look forward to it. See you then. Thanks for watching. Pass this along to a friend. Remember, everybody can use a friend in the car business. I'm here to help in any way that I can. JohnnyToyota.com. That's going to come up on the screen now along with my contact information. I'd love to hear from you for any reason. Take care, everybody.